Good morning, geometry guys. Coming at you from a very interesting third period class. Don't forget, hit like and subscribe at the bell. So, FYI BT dubs, this is going to be the format. After making it and going through a couple classes today, this is what I like. So it's going to be in this format. Okay, I don't know why we're still hearing people's music. Y'all have earbuds and headsets and stuff. We should not have to hear it. All right, so still waiting for somebody to turn it down. Again, if you're going to listen to it, you listen to it, not us. All right, so this is a 45, 45, 90. All right, do you have to answer it like that? Yes. What square root are we going to use? The square root of 2. Do you have to write it like that? Yes. Oh, that one's still frozen. Sorry, I was trying to handle some other stuff. All right, measurement and side given. Well, the measurement is 4, and this is the hypotenuse. Okay. I'm going to divide by root 2. Now, because this is a 45, 45, 90, these are the same. All right, that should not be a secret. Okay, so we're actually going to divide. Where are you going? There you go. 2 divided by second root 2. All right, I get the square root of 2. Now, because these are the same, I'm going to do the decimal part right here. For some people's calculators, it's 1.41. Okay. Now, I will change the directions. It says leave in simplest radical and stuff like that. Okay. Now, if somebody was asking about when you multiply, when you divide, I would kind of write this down. Given hypotenuse means divide. Given sides means multiply. Now, what's funny, I'm writing it down. It's going to be in the lesson. It's going to be on Schoology, and people will be like, I've never heard that before. All right. So that was number 1. Number 2. All right. Type of triangle. 30, 60, 90. Square root. Root 3. Measurement given 16, and it's the hypotenuse. I'm going to divide by root 3, then 2. Okay, so it's kind of a two-parter. So if I'm finding x, this is 16 divided by root 3. Well, 16 divided by... Alright, so I get 16 root 3 over 3, and I think that's 9 point something something. Yep. Or 9.24. Now, to find y, I take this, or my decimal, and divide by 2. So that gives me 8 root 3 over 3, or 4.61. Okay, so that's what we should have for number 2. Now, as far, you do have a problem like this on your exam next week, okay, and it's just this part right here. Okay, it's just that part right there. Again, I try to make it a lot of concept stuff. So when you see your study guide and practice exam, you know, I'd probably clue in for that. Like, and if you actually do some research, what you get on the test is not a surprise each time. I could do that. Bum, bum, bum. All right, part 2, we're looking from Z. That means my opposite is 30. My adjacent is 40. My hypotenuse is 50. Okay, 30. Whoops. All right, now, it is a setup of ratios. Okay? So, now it actually says reduced ratios. I can't remember which one of these that you have on your exam. I think it's either this or this. So this is 3 over 5, 4 over 5, and 3 over 4. All right. Exactly. All right. Any questions about number 3? Kind of straightforward. All right. Number 4, we're looking from C, which is this. So 14, 48, and 50. 14, 48, 50. This is 7 over 25. This is 24 over 25. This is 7 over 24. All right, what seems like a lot, kind of goes pretty quick. All right. Any questions about number 4? All right, because we're about to move on to our next thing. Now, hopefully people realize that there was a back of this sheet. If not, FYI, there's a back. All right. BT dubs, TBH. So, number 5, so here's our angle. We are given the opposite, which is x. Are we given the adjacent? No. And we are given the hypotenuse. Yes, you actually have to write a no in the side that we don't have. This little statement right here that I've already written, this right here, that's 6 points right there. All right. Which ratio uses opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. Okay. The setup. The sine of 43 is x over 22. All right. Now, remember, because we had some people that just kind of, they fell asleep with their eyes open earlier today. They're like, how'd you get this over here? So, 22 sine 43. Oh, it's in the wrong thing. That was not right. Yep. Try it again. 22 sine 43. All right, so this is 15.00 or 15. All right. Again, if y'all hadn't figured out these two boxes, those are the concepts. Those are actually what you should be asking yourself when you get these problems when it's not set up like this. Some of y'all would see a problem like this, you're like, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. Go through the process. Okay? All right, so here's my angle. Now, this one we just happen to have two in a row that are opposite and hypotenuse. That does not mean it's going to be like that on the test. We still have tomorrow's practice test to go through. Hopefully, you know, I still have yet to understand how I don't know if it's nerves or y'all just like refuse to adhere to learning or whatever, but okay, apparently I accidentally said the buzzword for the day. But when you have 2 days of review and it's recorded online and it's worked out online, how are you confused? And you're allowed to ask questions during the test. So it's almost like you don't want to do better. All right, so this is 12.736, so 12.736. This becomes 12.74. All right, so remember on your orange sheet, it has to be handwritten or typed. Okay? For those watching around the world, don't forget, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.